Spoilers ahead for Jungle Cruise 2021. Okay, I'll read
So
the
this
IMDb.
is
Go
this
ahead.
is coming a long time after I watched it, and there's no fucking way I'm rewatching this.
No. Absolutely not. Yeah, I
So you're
saw this
getting
in the
vague hate.
theater. Oh, God. Okay, so based on Disneyland's theme park ride, I don't know if you knew this or not, where a small riverboat takes a group of travelers through a jungle filled with dangerous animals and reptiles. Did you know this was based on a freaking Disney ride?
No. So
This
is there like a
movie.
really muscled guy like on the boat in the
Yeah,
Disney ride?
maybe. I'll ask my buddy. She went down there recently, but this movie is about a cruise in a jungle.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's
And
actually, but it's absolutely not. Like it's what maybe 50% of the movie is on a boat. The rest of it's just either the boat is background to plot to like moving the plot forward,
mhm.
or they're like in the jungle or at a school or whatever. Like they have as much they have half as much action in that college school thing as they do on the boat, I think. Because they spend most of it like they do the underwater thing. They have the big cave. They go off in the woods and stuff, which doesn't make it not a boat cruise, but it's not very cruise oriented. It's not like
Right.
the cruise is a major thing. They could have walked there. They could have walked there.
Emily Blunt's character hires Rock the Dwayne Johnson so that she can go and get this magical flower which grants immortality. Uh,
She read a book and is now convinced there's a magic tree, and no one will believe the magic tree because she's a woman. If a guy
yes.
had said there's a magic tree, there would have been, oh, of course, yeah, the magic tree that you saw in a book. Yeah, definitely true.
Yeah, when isn't that how you like
Yeah, I know every time a guy tells me he has a cure all, I believe him immediately.
oh yeah.
Yeah, like, have you ever not bought a cure all? I mean, I've got so many essential oils, and I mean, I've got like 15 magic crystals. I'm just waiting for them to kick in. I'm probably immortal, really,
Yeah.
because I bought some magic crystals from from a guy with a penis. So he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. And the brother doesn't count though because he's gay, right? So it has to be a straight guy that tells him. Because he's originally when they're first at the school or whatever, he's the first one to do it
Well, no,
to
because
to tell about it.
no, because the guy remember hold on, because the he gets interrupted because the guy says, "Wait a minute, I remember this. This was written by your sister."
Oh yeah.
the the guy hates women so much he memorized her paper to make sure no one else could say it.
Yes. But if that guy wasn't one of those gays, then they would
Yeah.
have then it would have overrode because he could have been like, "Hey, she's
Well,
my assistant."
I mean, if he was a real man, he would have kept his sister in line.
Yeah. Exactly. But then they knew that he wasn't the assistant because he's a gay that we find out later. God, this is so stupid.
It's like, what is this opening? Just have Dwayne the Brock Johnson show up and drive a boat, you idiots.
Yeah. How
You
hard
can't.
is that?
I don't believe in your magic flower because you're a woman.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Is this how we're starting the movie?
Or because you're pitching that there's a magic fucking flower in the middle of the Amazon jungle. It could be either one. Jesus Christ.
If only a man with testicles had found that Sanskrit myth.
Rock the Dwayne Johnson has a pretty nice boat. It's a pile of shit, but it has three levels, right? There's the top level, which is like the main area where people are around.
Yeah,
There's the basement or the boat word that I don't know, where
below
there's like the
deck. It's below deck, I think.
yeah below deck where so you're below deck where there's like the bed and everything in like the living room, and then there's a sub basement where he has his personal chef just shoveling protein into him.
That part's not shown on the thing.
Right.
They don't show him like eating tuna every 25 minutes to maintain the physique.
Right. He has a gym because he's got to get his pump on. Of course, you eat all that protein, you can't let it go to waste. It has to be turned into muscle. And then
he just gets
has
out and like pushes the boat for his exercise.
There's no reason. This always reminded me of like Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
things. Like when he's not the Terminator, it's like, oh, really? You're a freaking high school teacher. Okay. We believe that. You're an accountant. Fucking ripping through your shirt, you maniac.
I'm just imagining like Arnold Schwarzenegger like playing a timepiece, like to be or not to be.
Yeah.
That is the question. Question.
The way that they fix that instantly is just to be like the main Jungle Cruise captain fell overboard and was eaten by a snake. And the Dwayne is the bodyguard who takes all the money from the people on the cruise, and he has to take over. There, fixed it.
I feel like you just need to say like this dude's like a crazy ass warrior. Like have him play like a different version of Hercules every time.
Yeah.
But like he doesn't, the rock them when he's fighting. Like he has like a normal fight. Like if you took this character out, or if you took the same character but just had him played by
Paul Rudd.
Like by Paul Rudd, the fights would go the exact same way. He doesn't like pick anyone up and like put them in the rock and like show them rock bottom or anything like that.
Yeah.
He doesn't like clothesline people or like pick them up and throw them into the water.
Yeah, that's a good point. When he punches someone in this movie, it would be like if you or I punched them or Emily Blunt punched him.
Yeah.
But like he should be like knocking their heads off with a single shot.
Yeah, because like all of his Spanish buddies are normal size.
Yeah.
And also they're the different color. Like how did this Samoan guy get to Spain in the year 2020, in the year 2015, in the year 1520? I mean,
yeah,
some dude just got in a canoe and like rowed his way across the Pacific Ocean.
Hey, with his biceps, I'm sure he could.
That's why that's why it was so hard to get across the ocean in the first place. The first guy to try and Dwayne just rowed a canoe through their ship and sank them. What's that? It's like, how fast did that go? All things going like 700 knots. Boom! Oh shit! He's like, sorry, just goes off in the distance.
Let this sink in for a second. This is a movie based on a ride at Disney World. It's that dumb. The only part that I actually enjoyed in this movie was like the 5 dad jokes that Dwayne told in the beginning. They were all really stupid. So I love them. So they want to get this flower to, quote, change the future of medicine. I remember writing this down. Wait till you see the fucking copay on that. Believe me, I'm an expert. Emily Blunt's not looking to change the world. She's looking to get rich so she can tell these white motherfuckers off. Oh, she's white. These men off. It's a really boring movie, too.
Yeah, it's very... There's a subplot where Dwayne's boat is taken an impound by a loan shark, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know like how he doesn't own the town. Dude's like 600 years old. You couldn't save up like $1 a month to be rich.
Protein's expensive, man.
Like take 1 week off of... I mean, he should be a millionaire just from becoming really good at fishing. So anyway, his boat is on the impound, and so he stages a shark fight to trick Emily into going on the boat with him. Then he steals his boat, and like some Nazis who also want the flower try to shoot the boat with torpedoes. So he jumps the torpedo in what I have described here as a Two Float, Two Furious scene.
It's perfect.
And I don't know why. Like I can't say what's wrong with the scene other than I was watching an action scene and bored. It wasn't. I think maybe it just wasn't really well done, or they set it up so poorly. I was hoping the boat would blow up and the movie would actually just be about the Nazis getting a flower.
Because of course there are Nazis.
And then Captain America would come and hit him with the shield.
Yeah.
Then we'd have a good movie instead. And then like they make a big deal about the guy being gay, but he doesn't like meet anybody or anything like that. He just tells them, and then it's like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't hate you, and then they're friends.
Yeah, so the only reason
he's gay is so that The Rock can accept him being gay.
Yeah, and so that there are no straight white males on the good side. Every single one of them is an evil bastard. They either hate women or want to repo the Rock's boat because he's Samoan.
Which is kind of sad. It's like, I mean, I guess he could. So, so who is he going to date? Is he going to date The Rock?
No, he can't be gay.
I mean, he probably could.
He could, yeah, but not.
I mean,
not
he's
per
big enough. He
Disney.
can be gay if he wants to. What are you going to do?
Yeah, is he gonna be a
If he
bottom?
wants to lick your butthole, he's licking your butthole.
There ain't nothing you can do about it.
Just so we're clear,
So-
I'm not accusing The Rock of
Butthole licking or
lying. I don't know why that's so funny, but like that's the best joke in the whole movie right there. I don't have any of the notes on here other than Frank could pay for his boat if he didn't have a staff of 40 indigenous actors.
Yeah,
That's all I
true.
got.
And a fucking cheetah. My last note, other than this movie was terrible, is LOL at Disney. And I never type LOL in text messages. I just want to be clear, but this is what was in my heart. LOL, an at symbol, Disney acting like the Dwayne was gonna die. They played it up like they were actually gonna kill him in this movie. Sure.
Oh, we forgot about the very forgettable. Okay, so the bad guys from Pirates of the Caribbean are also in here, but there's only 3 of them. They were Frank's friends. They got trapped outside the river, so they turned into a bunch of bees and like some moss and a stick. And so they have stick powers and bee powers. Like, so you shoot the guy with the bees and like there's honey everywhere because they were away from the river for a while.
Yeah.
And then they get the flower, but then they have to sacrifice the flower to save Frank, but then they get the flower again. And that's the movie. The Nazis try to trick the Spanish guys because, you know, they're not nice people, and it doesn't work because the Nazis don't get the flower, I guess.
This was the worst movie I've seen at the theater this year. I want to say it's the worst movie I've seen this year, but I'd have to go back through and think about it.
This is the worst movie I've seen since give me a minute. It's been a while.
The End of American Crime?
No, this is not as bad as The End of American Crime. But I would rather watch what's that dinosaur one where they had like the Trump actor dancing?
Jurassic Thunder.
I would rather watch Jurassic Thunder than this.
Yeah, ooh, that's close because that's my worst movie ever. Actually, my worst movie ever we have not done on this show yet because I watched it in anticipation we do it, and then like movies started coming out, so we've never done it.
What movie was that?
It is called Black Christmas, 2019.
Is it like Black as in Darkness or Black as in Tyler Perry Presents Christmas?
So that was Jungle Cruise.
I wonder though, like, have movies been getting better, or are we just skipping the bad movies? Because, like, I don't know. I feel like I've seen a couple. Well, I guess we did skip the bad movies because we skipped Eternals, and that movie, according to what I've seen online, is a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Oh, so I guess we just haven't been watching as many bad movies lately.
True. Oh,
Yep.
Let's give it a
Recording
rating.
this about Jungle Cruise has made me relive that movie, and now I've ruined my day.
Yeah, now you're pissed. Movie made $208 million worldwide. Go fuck yourself. And
Jungle Cruise did $208 million.
yeah, this movie
doesn't The Rock get paid more than $200 million to make a movie?
probably.
What was the budget on that? Yeah, the budget was $200 million.
Oh my
so like
god.
after sales tax, they lost money, which good.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make me sit through that, you should lose money.
The Rock
I
made
want my 50 cents back.
he made $22 million for that movie.
I mean, okay, you have to say though, you cannot say he wasn't giving it his all. It's just his all is very one note.
Yeah.
He needs to stick to like movies where that character he plays fits, or he needs to learn how to play a different character.
Yeah. So 135,000 ratings on IMDb for a goddamn 6.6 out of 10. This movie's a 2 at best, but
I'll sign on to your 2. I will sign on to that.
Jesus Christ. If you want to be bored and waste your time, go see Jungle Cruise. If you don't, go see what we talked about last week, Ghostbusters Afterlife. And that's all I got. You got anything else?
Emily Blunt's really hot though.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, if you want to see her, go watch Quiet Place.
Yeah, that's actually that's pretty good. You got Paul Rudd and Emily Blunt in that one. Awesome.
All right, so we will head on out of here. Let us know what you think about Jungle Cruise and Gantz if you sat through either of those. We had fun last episode, and we had fun with bad stuff this episode. Like, share, comment, all that stuff. Just let us know what you think. Give us a thumbs up. Tell a friend who is sick of Disney movies to watch this one, to listen to this one. And we will catch you guys.
It'll be cathartic listening to us explain why you hated it.
Yeah. We will catch you guys later with... we don't have anything lined up yet, but we will by the time you hear from us.
Bye.